Hey everyone, it's Aaron here, Grilling with Aaron. I just wanted to create a short little video to highlight some features that the Woodridge Elite Series grill has to offer. A special shout out to Roscoe Jenkins 5000.5. Hey man, this video is for you. I hope this answers any questions that you may have. Feel free to reach out to me directly if you have any other additional questions or comments from me. I'd be glad to share that with you. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to this video. Okay, so one of the key features that it's on this grill here is that we have a hot plate. And what you'll see here is that I do have a pot with some water, and I started this about 15 minutes ago. So I figured it'd be good just to see what the temperature is on this. I do have a couple thermometers here that we're gonna go ahead and test. So let's go ahead and test what the water is reading at. So we're looking at 210 degrees, 211. And with this hot plate, you'll see that there are some different settings. Here's your on and off button. Here's your low to medium and high. For that demonstration, I just decided to crank it up to high just to show you how hot this thing can get. This is hot enough where you can most certainly do a sear on your steak. You can do some sauteing. If you wanted to do any type of soups or any type of hot dips, you most certainly can. This is hot enough to go ahead and deep fry. If you want to deep fry chicken wings or anything like that, chicken nuggets, you can most certainly do that here on the hot plate, which is a nice feature that the Woodridge Elite Series has. And I'll just go ahead and open this up and show you all the insides here. I recently did a deep clean of the grill because it was getting kind of grimy, so I laid down some new foil here and just wanted to show you what the inside looks like. All right, and then this is where the control board is. I currently don't have it on, but we can turn it on here for you. Turn it on here. It's connected to the home Wi-Fi system that I have here at the house. It's ready to go. If you want to lift it up, this is where your pellets go in your hopper. This is where the pellet sensor is. Just give you a quick view of that. And then down below there's some storage options. And then of course, this series comes with a cabinet. You'll see here, I have some stuff in here. This is where your ashtray goes. So as you're cooking, all the grease eventually goes down into this cup, ash, all that fun stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty basic setup. Close that out. You'll notice I do have some accessories here. I have the front shelf, which is a separate purchase I made. I have some additional hooks here. And let's go ahead and look at some other options here. So there's more area here to put any accessories on the bar system that Traeger has. See here, there's more options where you can put some more accessories here. You can get these hooks. And then right here is where you can load, or I should say unload pellets. We'll go ahead and get to that in a moment. On the back here, there are some hooks to put any type of grill grates that you have. So sometimes when I'm cooking or smoking some meat, I like to put the top rack on here just so it's out of the way, makes it convenient. You'll see here that there is another bar here in front. This is where I had that front shelf. And what's nice about the front here, obviously you have your cabinet area, but you'll see that there are hooks here. So what I like to do after every cook, when I'm done with the shelf, I usually just take the shelf here. Actually here, I'm gonna demonstrate how to do this quick. So on the end, there's like these locking mechanisms on both sides. You just can lock this into place. And it locks in right there for you. So you can set any type of utensils or foods on here as you grill. And then when you're done, you just simply hit the locking mechanisms right here, these little levers, and they're on both sides, as you can see, right here. And what you need to do is just go ahead and press up on the levers, and then to hang it up for the day, you just flip it around, and then you can just simply put it on the hooks. Right there. And that's how it is. Very simple. But yeah, overall, I'm a huge fan of this rail system, because you can buy endless supply of accessories, make it your own, customize it the way you want it to, and you should be good to go. Okay, so I know there's been a few subscribers who have asked how we can remove the pellets from the hopper. So you'll see here, I do have some pellets in the hopper. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove those pellets from the hopper. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that. So what you need to do is get behind where the hopper is at. And you'll notice here, if I can zoom in a little bit, there's this lever right here that we can unscrew. And then make sure you do have a bucket or something to catch those. Because what's going to happen is we're going to unscrew this, and then the pellets are going to fall into the bucket. Obviously, if you don't have a bucket, it's just going to splatter everywhere and make a huge mess. I have seen online through Amazon and other websites that you can actually buy a pellet chute that would basically clamp on to the end here. And it's a magnetic type of contraption where you just place it in here, and then it forms a chute, and then you can put it in your bucket, and the pellets will just slide out from here accordingly. But for today's demonstration, I actually don't have a chute. I'm in the process of either going to buy one that's compatible with this, because as you'll see here, it takes a very specific type of pellet chute to use. So it's not just any old pellet chute will work, unfortunately. So we'll have to work through that. Either, yeah, like I said, I'll either purchase one or do some research online for it, or I will have to come up with a solution. Either, I know you can 3D print those out nowadays, which is pretty nice, so it's something that we are exploring as we move forward here. But ideally, yeah, I would like to have a chute, because as you'll notice here in a minute or two, that it's not quite as easy as just, you know, unscrewing it and putting the pellets in the bucket. But let's go ahead and give it a shot here. Like I said, only for demonstration purposes, so make sure you have a bucket. I have one right here that's available to me. And we'll go ahead and unscrew this. Just make sure your bucket is right here. And then we'll just go ahead and unscrew here. And then this lever will open up. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. And we'll just go ahead. 1, 2, 3, go. So that's basically how you unload it. Okay, so let's go take a little bit diver deep into the control board of the Traeger here. You'll see here that there are some various buttons here. We'll take a look at the menu first. So this is where you can control your Traeger. You see right now it is connected to the home Wi-Fi system that I have here at the house. Setting up Wi-Fi is pretty effortlessly through the app, so that's something that you can do on your own. We'll go ahead and get back to the menu here. And then the second option is for Bluetooth. And then the third option is if you want to look at your temperatures from a Fahrenheit to a Celsius component. That's something to consider as well. This right here is for your probes. So just keep that in mind. You can use different probes. You can use wireless probes. You can use probes that connect right here, which are the wired probes. This is your timer option. This is your keep warm option, and this is what they call super smoke. So super smoke is where if you want to keep your flavors more, I guess, smoke flavored, you can use that option, but very rarely have I used that, just because I don't like to have a lot of smoke on my foods. I know some people do, and that's definitely an option where you can use that. This knob is pretty easy to maneuver. You can go anywhere from 180 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 500 degrees. You just control, turn that up all the way. So that's pretty easy to use. Well, that's all I have for you folks. I hope this answers most of the questions that came in recently via my website and the YouTube channel. If there is any additional content that you'd like me to provide to you, I'd be more than happy to do it. Again, this was just kind of a last minute video. I wanted to share just some features because I know I had a couple of different questions that came in via my website, like I said, and my YouTube channel. Always looking to help any way that I can. And thank you all who have subscribed to my YouTube channel at this moment. I appreciate it, and it's great to see everyone is enjoying cooking on their grill or smoker. As always, if you have any questions or anything, want to reach out to me directly, feel free to do so. You can reach out to me via my YouTube channel, or you can even reach out to me via my website. That's www.grillingwithaaron.com. You'll see a contact me area. Feel free to write me an email and we'll go ahead and get connected. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.